The goal of any new technology is to make old technology obsolete. It sounds like the Tesla Semi has made the Nissan Semi a bit obsolete. Like anyone who drives an electric car, once you see how good an EV is, you're never going to want to drive an ICE again. Similarly, have you seen any BlackBerry and Noah's lately? Once people tread the smartphone, they never look back, and until now Tesla can be confident of Semi's ability to go from 0 to 60 in 20 seconds, while carrying a maximum payload of 2,000 pounds. Nearly 1.5 times that of Nissan Semi's truck of 36,000 pounds, showcasing its superior power compared to traditional competitors. So how does Tesla Semi shock the heavy-duty truck market? How does Tesla endure the reliability of FSD in commercial use? Excitement is building as Tesla's We Robot RoboTaxi event approaches on October 10th. Among the most anticipated announcements is the potential unveiling of FSD capabilities for the Tesla Semi, Tesla's revolutionary Class 8 electric truck, marking a monumental shift in logistics, bringing us closer to an era where fleets of autonomous trucks streamline supply chains around the world. Recent developments confirm Tesla's making rapid progress. Footage of a Tesla Semi prototype outfitted with advanced sensors has surfaced, signaling that the truck is undergoing FSD calibration. These modifications indicate that Tesla is nearing the completion of autonomous driving system for the Semi and the prospect of Tesla Semi cruising highways autonomously with minimal human oversight is no longer speculation. It's quickly becoming a reality. Tesla's AI team hinted that driver assistance features for the Semi are on the brink of getting released following successful integration of FSD and Cybertruck, which has already garnered praise from early users for its performance. The early leap to FSD in the Semi bring unprecedented safety, marking a transformation in the freight and logistics industries. Actually, human driver is one of the leading causes of accidents in freight transport. The Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration reports that close to 90% of big truck crashes are caused by driver-related factors like distraction fatigue and speeding. Tesla's FSD tech will greatly minimize these risks, making roads safer and freight operations more reliable. Experts confidently predict that the automation of Class 8 trucks will revolutionize supply chains, offering faster deliveries, optimized routes, and enhanced safety. The Tesla community has been keeping a close watch on the advancements in FSD, particularly with the Cybertruck's capabilities. However, a cryptic but thrilling message from Tesla's AI team has now shifted attention to the Semi, and just like that, the last fledgling has left the nest. A bold statement that fueled speculation that the Semi is the next Tesla to get FSD. When asked more, the AI team's response was, "But wait, there's more." Hints that even more improvements and features are forthcoming. The impact of FSD on the Semi will extend far beyond convenience. Autonomous highway driving will reshape the way we transport goods. Imagine fleets of Semis operating 24/7, moving freight across the country without the need for human drivers to rest. This technology will reduce reliance on human labor while maintaining peak safety and efficiency. In financial terms, the savings are going to be massive. By eliminating drivers, companies save up to $80,000 per driver annually, factoring salaries, benefits, and training costs for big corporations with major trucking fleets. This translates to millions of dollars in savings. Smaller businesses also benefit. FSD allows them to operate more efficiently without the high costs associated with hiring multiple drivers. The cost savings don't stop there. Businesses could see up to 20% reduction in fuel costs, equating to somewhere between 10 and 30 cents a mile. With lower expenses, companies are able to offer for competitive rates and increased market share. The ability to reduce accidents and liability costs is another game share. The average cost of a truck accident can exceed $200,000, and FSD dramatically decreases that. With FSD trucks running non-stop, companies could expand capacity by up to 30% or more, driving up revenue potential significantly. Furthermore, FSD tech is not without its challenges. Ethical considerations surrounding automated driving are at the forefront of discussions. The ability to remove human error from the equation raises questions about accountability and decision-making in critical situations. Nonetheless, with rigorous testing, Tesla's position to address these concerns proactively. How advantageous is the cost of ownership of Tesla Semi? As the logistics landscape gets more competitive, business are looking to keep costs low while increasing efficiency. The freight industry is eyeing the TCO of the Semi is a critical measure in identifying where to put their money in respect to maintenance and fuel. When you take a closer look at the different aspects that make up TCOs like depreciation and fuel costs, we see why switching to Tesla Semi makes sense, not just as an environmentally friendly decision, but also financially discerning. A key component to the Semi being poisoned for a lower TCO is that Tesla designed it very carefully to leverage common parts already in production on other Teslas, like advanced drivetrains and high-quality screens. Replicating them at a larger scale would likely help slash production costs thanks to the modular approach, but also ensure that no corners are cut in the process. Using its technology and supply chain, Tesla delivers a cheaper Semi and makes sense for users running on electricity means cutting down operating costs in a big way. To put it more accurately, a Tesla Semi consumes $25 every at 100 kilometers, while the cost of the same trip on a diesel truck is $80. That's a big difference, up to 4 times, not to mention the opportunity of savings up to $40,000 in tax credits and other regulatory incentives provided for companies who've opted for electric trucks. This is a positive influence on the majority of businesses, but at the same time it ultimately helps us, since lowering transportation costs enhance the readiness of companies to reduce the price of their goods. In addition, according to the info issued by the company, you can save up to $200,000 in the course of 3 years in comparison to your spending on the operation of the old diesel trucks for the same period, including the difference in expenses directly associated with consumption of fuel levels, as well as the costs of maintenance, which are lower in the case of a truck with an electric drivetrain. Tesla's analysts also suggest that the goods price can be reduced by up to 20% if electric trucks get used. Consequently, numerous logistic companies have already placed their orders, so now the company's working hard to make 50,000 trucks annually to meet this demand. They're even building a new factory just for the Tesla Semi. Charging, not a problem. Some folks have raised concerns about how long it takes to charge a Semi, but the good news is it can be charged in half an hour. That's fast, especially by industry standards, so there's no need to worry about sitting around waiting for your truck to charge all day. How does the Tesla Semi deliver a real-world driving experience? Pepsi, one of the biggest names in the business, has already been embracing the future of trucking by adding Tesla Semi to their fleet, and they're loving it. According to one of Pepsi's top execs, the integration of the Semi into their day-to-day ops has gone smoother than ever. That's a nice surprise in the world logistics. You think that the biggest skeptics of electric trucks would be the drivers who spent years behind the wheel of traditional diesels, but guess what? The drivers love it too. They're saying Semi is not just easier to handle, but it's got a whole lot of pep in its step thanks to the quick acceleration, and the best part, it's way quieter. Talking about a serious reduction of noise here, as Tesla announced earlier, the noise level inside the Semi cabs around 60 dB compared to 85 to 90 dB you get with diesel. That's like night and day. The quiet cabin makes a huge difference, especially on those long hauls. Less noise means less stress, which keeps those drivers comfortable and focused. Mile after mile, safety is always a top concern when we're talking about big rigs, and Tesla doesn't disappoint here either. The Semi packed with safety features in one standout as its high-end fire detection. This system kicks in while the driver's resting, give a peace of mind to anyone grabbing a quick break on the road. In fact, recent tests have demonstrated the chances of a Semi catching fire are 60 times lower than a traditional combustion engine truck. That is some serious peace of mind, don't you think? Now there's been buzz about possibly adding solar panels to the roof for the Semi to boost energy efficiency, and that sounds like a pretty cool idea. Imagine harnessing the sun's power as you're cruising down the highway. Tesla has not yet rolled out this feature, but a lot of folks are saying it's just a matter of time, and who knows, in the future we might just see solar-powered Semis hitting the streets, squeezing even more miles out of every charge. Of course, we can't talk about electric vehicles without diving into the battery tech, and with the Semi, the battery is a big deal. Companies always pushing the envelope, and their continuous innovation and battery tech is at the heart of Semi's performance. The latest versions of the Semi are expected to use the higher-end 4680 batteries instead of the older 217s. Now you might be asking, why does that matter? Well, these new batteries have better efficiency, longer life, and faster charging time. In fact, the Semi can fully charge in 30 minutes, so all that old talk about electric vehicles taking forever to charge, not with this bad boy. Speaking of charging, Tesla's got that covered too. They've introduced their mega chargers, and these are a game changer for long-distance hauling. Thanks to these high-powered chargers, your EV trucks can top up quickly and get right back on the road. Meeting the demands of work with those longer routes and tighter schedules, those megachargers are crucial for making long-haul electric trucking a reality, ensuring that you can handle cross-country trips just as easily as any diesel trucks without that hefty fuel bills. What other applications can the Tesla Semi do besides just be a truck? When people hear Tesla Semi, they typically think of big companies like Pepsi using it to haul cargo, but here's the thing, the Semi isn't just a one-trick pony. Now sure, it's proven itself in the world of freight transport, but its potential stretches far beyond just moving boxes. Thanks to its powerful chassis, cutting-edge tech, and flexible customization options, the Semi's got the potential to revolutionize multiple industries. Let's take a look at some of these exciting possibilities. At the heart of this innovation is the Tesla Semi's chassis. It can do so much more than just carry cargo. The chassis got the strength and versatility to be the foundation for a whole range of specialized vehicles. Industries relying on heavy-duty machines are now checking out the Semi for its fuel efficiency, low emissions, and ability to improve performance. Picture this: Tesla Semi's chassis could easily be adapted to power cement mixers, which would not just increase efficiency, but also reduce pollution. Now that's a big one. The Semi's heavy load capacity and smart control systems make it a perfect candidate for dump trucks and garbage trucks, whether it's hauling dirt, debris, or your weekly trash, the Semi could handle it all with the precision of electric power, plus the money you save on fuel alone would be a huge win for cities and contractors alike. The Tesla Semi powerful electric system and self-driving capabilities could also make it the ideal platform for mobile cranes in industries like construction or shipyards where precision and strength are key. Having an electric-powered crane could be a game changer according to experts like Alan Wilson and Dana Idson. The Tesla Semi's design is incredibly modular, meaning that businesses can quickly and easily adapt it to fit their needs without needing to overhaul the chassis. This modular design, combined with Tesla's smart control system, allows for quick customization and reconfiguration for different applications. This isn't just wishful thinking, there's a science to back it up. Analysis shows that Tesla Semi's design allows for easy modification to suit different uses, and it can do all this without needing major changes to the core structure. In fact, the advanced electric drivetrain and self-driving capabilities only add to the possibilities for customization. It would just need a concrete mixer attachment, and voila, you've got a zero-emission cement truck. Dump trucks or garbage trucks swap out the cargo bed, and the Semi's already robust suspension system and electric drivetrain can handle the heavy lifting. The same goes for mobile cranes and other specialized vehicles. It's like a blank canvas, just waiting for industries to come up with creative ways to use it. Until now, we have to face it, when we think of big trucks, we don't exactly think of environmental heroes. Heavy-duty diesel trucks are often blamed for their massive contributions to pollution, but Tesla's got the Tesla Semi up its sleeve to change that narrative. It's not just another electric vehicle, it's a game changer that's helping make the trucking industry greener and more sustainable. Experts like Markar have pointed out that the electric truck market is still in its infancy. Only about 2.2% of new trucks in the EU and NAFTA regions are electric, so moving the whole industry towards electric vehicles would be a giant leap in reducing greenhouse gas emissions. And trust me, the Tesla Semi is leading the charge. Literally, one of the biggest advantages of the Tesla Semi is its ability to slash emissions. Diesel trucks are notorious for spewing out tons of greenhouse gases every mile they pump. Around a 0.000 gram of CO2 into the atmosphere, times that by millions of miles driven each year, and you get a pretty ugly picture of what diesel is doing to our planet. But here's where Tesla comes in as the eco-friendly hero. Since it's fully electric, it emits zero CO2 while running, well, almost zero. There's still a question of how the electricity used to charge it's generated, but if that's coming from clean sources, that's a massive improvement over diesel, making a Tesla Semi fleet a powerful weapon in the fight against climate change. Beyond CO2, diesel trucks also turn out a nasty cocktail of pollutants like nitrogen oxide and fine particulate matter. These pollutants don't just mess with the